So alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Shemi Oshai, Shem Kakodash. We say that we say apostles and elders agreements on the well, our teachers are apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so I come and say push on truth and say the din and the out. Come to the season and season, we say shalom. Let's go into this video here. To never trust thine enemy. With some of the things that are reading online and some of the things that has been shared, see people as following and agreeing with everything that Esau paying out. But Jake love to be underneath that captivity and underneath that mindset. But nonetheless, these Edomites is our enemies. So how could they share? How could they give something to benefit us? How would they share something to raise our knowledge and so forth? They won't. So that is why with all the things that are going on, the thing we are seeing is they want to control the narrative. At the end of the day, Esau control 100% of the media. They control the social media sites. You understand? We still have the option. We still, the Lord, the Lord making us use it for good, right? But we see how how Esau want to control the narrative, where they remove posts, they remove videos, they remove things that they put up to share information, and they call it what? Misinformation. And the thing is, with all this stuff that coming out, you're seeing deaths so people that take the jab, sicknesses, they getting blood clots, all this sort of stuff that happening to them. What Esau doing is removing it. They deeming it to be misinformation, and they're giving all of their own side, and people going off of that. People is going out wherever it is these rulers of this place saying, and they themselves don't even have information on it, right? But they so trust in this place, they so believe in Esau that it doesn't matter whatever it is they bring, they go with. Whatever it is they do, they follow. You understand? So let's read an article here, right? Let's read this article here. I hope it didn't stick right. It say here, right? It say Americans agree misinformation is a problem, but it's only misinformation for them because it doesn't go with the narrative. Americans, they want everybody to take the job. They want everybody to follow them. They want everybody, So whatever it is, somebody go against it, it will be misinformation, will be deemed an enemy, and that is part of the agenda that at hand, right? It say nearly all Americans agree that the rampant spread of misinformation is a problem. So we speaking out against these things, as the scriptures say. The prophets before speak against kingdoms and all this stuff, and the same thing as today. They would deem it to be misinformation, but it's truth and it's facts, but it doesn't go with the narrative, right? It doesn't go with it as they want it to be. It say most also think social media companies and the people that use them bear a good deal of blame for the situation, but few are very concerned that they themselves might be responsible, according to a new poll. It said 95% of Americans identified misinformation as a problem when they're trying to access important information. And what is the important information? What is Esau feeding you? What is Esau giving you? Right? Say about half put a great deal of blame on the US government, and about 3/4 point at social media users and tech companies, yet only 2 in 10 Americans say they were concerned that they have personally spread misinformation. So nonetheless, you can see where it is talking about misinformation or waiting talking. So we speaking and I see on our side, you see plenty jakes going with what the government saying, plenty jakes going with what Esau saying, right? And when I ask them simple questions, they have no answer, but they're saying, that is what the government say, So that is what make me come into this. There's Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 10. It said, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So how could if this being our enemy, how could we trust our enemy? How could we believe in what this our enemy say? Because we don't know his agenda is only wickedness. So how could we trust him? All the things that he bring, all the things that he's given us is just for his agenda and wickedness. That is why some people dying. That is why some people getting sicknesses. So he said, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Iron must rust. No matter how much time they try to sugar coat, no matter how much time they try to paint it with the adhesive paint, iron will rust. So it's the same way with this wicked person, right? With the wicked, the same way with the wicked. Do matter much they try to sugarcoat it, they try to paint a narrative that they're good. The wickedness will always show. The wickedness will always come to light. It doesn't matter how they try to diverse, try to change this. It will at the end of it, the wickedness will show, and you're seeing it to the fact where I was reading before I started this video. If for us that not taking this thing, if we go into certain places, we could get $25,000 ticket or be sent into jail, and that is to show how wicked this place is. They force you to take this thing. So he said, never trust an enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He said, though he humble himself and go crouching, they'll tell you, hey, we in this together. But when it's not so. They say, and go crouching, you take good heed and beware of him. They say, take good heed, because the righteous seeing what it is. The righteous seeing it, what is going to happen. Right? They're seeing it, so that why they're taking heed. They careful attention of what is going on. What is this man doing? I say, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Again, same way iron rust, so is his wickedness. So his wickedness will always be there. Right? It will always be there. So talking about misinformation, all this stuff, that is just the way of making it seem like whatever it is they're saying is right, and whatever it is other people saying wrong. You understand? And the same way with this word, they remove our videos, they take down our videos, and they say that wrong, misinformation, so on, so on. But their own, the bullshit that they spreading is right. The bullshit that they doing is correct. You understand? So that, but again, they want to look like a hero. They want to look like the hero. They want to look like the savior, right? They want to look like the savior, but the wickedness always there. The wickedness is being shown. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and prick it therewith. You understand? Don't make this man a friend. He ain't their friend. He have his agenda at hand. And there's only one thing he set forth to do. You understand? So we're not supposed to, again, we see in the agendas at hand. The scripture say what? Never trust thine enemy. For as like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, and we see that, and we know it's our enemies. You see that perpetual hatred Esau have for us, that everlasting hatred, never ending. So how could he be our friend? He's our enemy. So don't believe what it is these people saying, because at the end of the day, it's the latter end of their agenda. It's wickedness. So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Kakodash. We see the brothers, apostles, and elders of great rule well. What teaches the apostles in the truth, and salutations. So the Archimans say, pushing you know truth and say, the in and the out. Constantly in season, we say, Shalom.